So we are official. We're recording. This is Show the Heck Up. So if you didn't show the heck up on the live Zoom, you best show the heck up on this recording. And if you didn't, then you're not showing up and your business ain't going to show up either. So that's just the way it is. Tonight is going to be pretty epic. We've been preparing for this for a minute. And Kristen Balovich and Lindsay Bard and I are going to present tonight. Do y'all want to come off and say hey real quick? Can you unmute? Nope. Hold on. I got you, Kristen. Wait. Unmute.
Okay, I'm good.
Got it.
Okay, I might have Hold on. Now I got you. Sorry. There you go. All right, say hey.
Hey, guys. Little technical difficulty. Hope you guys are great. I hope you're doing good. I'm sure y'all on all different sides of the U.S. I see Tracy. She's in Alaska, and we're from everywhere. We're on the East Coast. I know some of you are on the West Coast, but I'm so glad that y'all are able to join us. We are very pumped about tonight and about the page and all that. And I love the responses we're getting. I love the interaction. Please continue to do that. It's only going to help you. Being interactive and hearing what every other coach has to offer you does nothing but help you. So if you don't want help, then don't interact. But if you want help, interact so we know how to help you best.
Lindsay, you can hear. You should be able to talk now.
I can talk now. Hey, everybody. Can I just get a heck yeah for 29 people on this Zoom? Like showing up. That's like half our page. And there are like 60-some people on the page.
Let's see. We got a beautiful picture here of everyone. This is pretty awesome.
All right. So thank you guys for coming on. One of the things I like about our page the most, other than everybody, is like crushing it and sharing and being honest. Someone on my team said she feels like it's a big team. And I think that's a really big deal that all these people have come, like we know each other, but we come back together and we're just killing it. So shout out to everybody for showing up on the page and in here. Thank you.
Nice. Yes. Okay. We do have a slideshow, so we're going to dive into that because we want to be very smart with our time. So let me get that pulled up. And we are going to boom and present boom. All right, so this is the legit slideshow here. Show the heck up. This is what we're talking about tonight. And yes, we're going to be dropping the excuses like it's hot. So if you came in with some concepts and some mindsets and some excuses, we're about to bust the heck out of a bunch of them because we're really tackling three main concepts that coaches have. And look, we've been guilty too, right? So we are sharing from experience and love, but also not scared to kind of step on your toe and let you know what the real deal is, all right? So there's your that's the only love you're going to get in the whole slideshow is right there. The rest of it's going to be real life. And Kristen is going to start us off. So take it away, Kristen. It's all you.
Hey, everybody. I feel like with me, I need to give a little disclaimer about me. I'm a very real person. If you know me at all, I know a lot of you out there are on this call don't know me, but I'm a very black and white person. There's not a lot of gray in my life. If you don't want the truth, then you probably do not want to ask me. Because I'm going to give it to you whether it's good, bad, or ugly. But you either love me or hate me for it. And I'm kind of okay with either. But what I really want to talk about is time. Because, time I feel like is a lot that we hear. We hear from our coaches, we hear from our clients about time and where their time goes throughout the day. So I kind of just want to break it down. The first little, number one says, who owns your time? You should own your time. Optavia does not own your time. You control your calendar. Coaching is not meant to run your life. So if you're looking at it that way or feel like coaching runs your life, then you're not in control of your time. So, in order to have time work for you, you need to be intentional with your time. Look at it. Look at your typical day. Look where you put your time. How much time can you, give your business per week? But you have to be real with where your time goes. Work, family, self-care, and then I call the wasting time. The next slide is, show, or the next little number says show up with your time, which leads me to the next slide. Put a 1 in the chat if you have more than 24 hours in a day. Let me pull up the chat because I want to see if anybody does. Okay. So we would all agree that we all have the same 24 hours in a day. I'm an integrated national director. I have 24 hours in my day. Kevin, Heidi, global directors, they have 24 hours in their day. Hiram and Tiana, guess what, guys? They have 24 hours in their day too. Do you know what makes different is how we choose to use our wasted time. Your wasted time needs to be your intentional time. You cannot have it both ways. You cannot say, if you want to grow your business, you can't be watching the new Netflix series. You can't be watching the new season of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. That's wasted time. For me, reality TV is kind of like my downtime. But I know if I want my business to grow, I'm going to have to give up some of that downtime to be purposeful and intentional with my time for my business to grow. You have to break down your day. You have to see where you can make the change or the sacrifice. And Kevin, I can't see the slides. I'm not sure why. There we are. Okay. So you have to be, where you can sacrifice your time and where you can work on. Can you sacrifice family? No. Can you sacrifice work? Probably not yet. But you can sacrifice Facebook scrolling, useless scrolling. Does it really matter if Betty Sue Joe, what she did today, when you need to be working your business? No, it doesn't. Is TV really going to pay your bills? No, it's not. But, if you're using that time where you could be using it to grow your business, that's why you're not growing. It's because you're wasting your time scrolling Facebook, watching Netflix, watching The Real Housewives, when you could be growing your business. Unfortunately, there's no Optavia fairies. There isn't. There's not a fairy that's going to come sprinkle clients on you, sprinkle coaches on you. The fact is, you have to put in the work. You have to show up. You have to show up on you have to show up in places and put time into things that, it's 30 minutes on Monday. Coach's call. Show up for it. Team time, your team time. Ours is 30 minutes every Thursday. Show up. If your mentors work hard to put things in place to help you grow your business. Nick Johnson, Tiffany Howard, Carol Hips, Dan Valentine, Doug Wood, Terry Miller. If you don't know those names, I guarantee you it's because you're not showing up. Because they put together some amazing boot camps, some amazing education to show you how to grow your business. But if you don't know those names, you never really showed up. Your team wants to help you grow, but you're not going to know that unless you don't show up. If you don't show up, then your business is not going to grow. I know that a lot of you out there that are watching and all that and listening still work and say, it's easy for Kevin to say, he's got, you need to put time in something. He doesn't work. It's easy for Hiram to say it. Well, guess what, guys? I still work. I still work at least 2 12-hour shifts a week. Do I work as much as I used to? No. It's because when I used to work that much, I put in the time to grow my business. So it made it so I don't have to work as much now. But I still get it. I used to work 36 to 40 hours a week. I understand it is busy. I have 2 busy children. But if you put in the work, you will see the result of putting in the work. You can always find an excuse. Our clients find an excuse of why the program won't work for them. You're always going to find an excuse of why your business isn't growing. But the truth of the matter is it's an excuse. And, I hear a lot, I don't have time to post. Work all day. I can't be on Facebook when I'm at work. Neither can I. I'll get fired. But I have a 30-minute lunch break. I get 30 minutes that they don't pay me. So I have 30 minutes that I can make a post. I have in the morning, I can get up a few minutes early. Because the reality is, it takes about 3 minutes a day to make a post, or 3 minutes a post, 3 times a day. That is 9 minutes a day. If you don't have 9 minutes in a day to make a post, that's crap. I mean, you're finding an excuse. And that's all it is excuses. Get up 3 minutes earlier. Have a 27-minute lunch instead of a 30-minute lunch. Get your kids to bed before you get in the bed yourself or when you get in the bed. 3 minutes to make a post. You always have time to make a post. You can find an excuse or you can find a way. That's it. You can find a way to make your business grow when you're intentional with your time. Sacrifice now so you don't have to sacrifice later.
Oop, did we lose Kristen? Where'd she go? She might be gone. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can find her. I think her internet might have died. This is all right. All right, we're going to move forward because she was almost done anyway. So she must have been kicking so much truth out. Her computer rejected it. It was like, no more truth can happen right now. So let's do this. Lindsay, can you do the time example with me maybe that we were going to do to show you? Oh, you're back in? Are you back in, Kristen? Hold on, unmute.
I'm
Kristen,
here.
holla. I don't know what happened. Were you still there? Okay.
I have no idea. I could see y'all, but you couldn't see me.
Oh no, it's all good. All right. Are we ready?
Okay, I just
Exercise?
one more thing. Make
All right, go ahead.
time for what matters. Because if it matters to you, you will make time for it. You make time for work, you make time for your family. If coaching matters enough for you, you will make time for it. Now,
Boom.
I'm done.
Perfect. So now we're going to do this. So time to stretch, not literally stretch and think about exercise. And we're not talking about healthy motion. We're going to do a time breakdown. So since Kristen's been talking so much about time, we really wanted to kind of show you this current reality picture versus what your desired outcome is, and then how you do the work. Because I'll stop share for a minute so we can do this. This is going to be really quick because we want to jump into the next concept. But I really just wanted you to take a look. And if y'all want to take notes, this is a good learning exercise. So Kristen, we're going to base it off of 24 hours a day. And for this example, you're going to work an 8-hour day, which is a pretty typical thing. Okay. So, so Kristen, how many hours do you work out of the 24 hours?
8.
Okay. How many hours do you spend it doesn't have to be every day, but typically how many hours do you spend either doing your hobbies or having fun?
Once the kids go to bed, about 2 hours.
All right. So spending time with your family every day. How much time do you usually set aside to have family time?
I say I get home at 5 till I put them to bed at 8. So 3 hours.
All right. How many hours do you sleep?
8-ish.
All right. So now, how many hours do you spend on whatever else? Like, is there something specific that you do all the time on the regular that you need time set aside for?
I'm a runner. I love to run. That's my self-care. So 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'm running a day.
All right. So that totals 21.5. Is that correct? Is anybody doing the math with me? So we do 24 minus 21.5 out of Kristen's busy day. And she's got 2.5 hours a day that she's doing nothing. And that she has no idea what she's doing with it. Guess what that is for a week? That's 17 hours and a half a week that you could spend on your business. Not saying you have to spend every extra minute you have on your business, but a lot of times we just get these concepts in our head that we're busy. We're so busy and we don't have time. When the truth of the matter is even someone with a fairly busy schedule that still takes time for herself and her family and hobbies and fun still has 17 and a half hours in her week to be able to do some things. Is that an eye-opener for anybody? Like, there's time. It's you being intentional, like Kristen said, finding the time and being able to go, okay, real life, reality check. I have time. Now I need to start being intentional with it, right? Cool. So now we're going to move on. The concept that I'm really going to focus on is this concept of being a salesperson. So I know a lot of people have this, but the two main things we want to talk about here is, do you like making money? And are you pushy on social media or with your follow-up? So let's talk money, since that's such a sensitive issue in a lot of areas. So I want to see what people are doing. So put a 1 in the chat if you don't like making money. You do not enjoy making money at all. Please put a 1 in the chat. Okay, good. I wouldn't expect anyone to say that, correct? So now put a 2 in the chat if you give all your money that you make from Optavia to charity. No, that's because we like making money, okay? We need to make money. Everyone that's a coach in this group has this concept about money like it's evil, right? Making money is okay. Making money is not evil. I wanted to bust that from the beginning because I don't know a single coach in the whole business of me being here for almost 3 years that gives 100% of their Optavia earnings to charity because they don't want to make money. Are we clear on that? Like, anybody hearing what I'm saying here? So please understand that money is okay. Stop guilting yourself out of your blessings and others' blessings. So let's get away from ourselves a little bit for a minute and talk about the fact that money that you make is not just about you, correct? It's about what you do with the money, first of all. It's, no one here typically is just, I want to make $3,000 more because I just love money, like you're Scrooge McDuck and you have gold stored in a bin somewhere and you just go swimming in it. Like, I'm pretty sure no one in this group is like that. So the point is what you're trying to create from the money. So you shift your mind to I'm making money to I am making a tool that's going to give me the opportunity to create memories with my family. That's going to give me the opportunity to bless other people. That's going to create abundance in my own life. So then I can bless others, correct? So stop being about you, because that's where a lot of stuff comes from. Is we're like, I feel bad because I'm making 31% as an ED on every client I sign up. And what are you doing with it? I mean, like, are you using it to create something beautiful, or are you using it in a negative way? That's your real question. What are you doing with the money? It's not the money itself, right? So let's break that up. Everybody likes to make money because everybody needs money to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm a nurse. Holla, there's a lot of nurses in here. There's a lot of medical people. I made money as a nurse. Do you think I ever felt guilty about taking care of people that were unhealthy and sick and dying? I was like, I really wish I didn't get paid for this shift. No, I'm a nurse. That was my job. Your job is to be an Optavia health coach. You get paid for it. So stop. It's the self-guilt, right? Like, stop guilting yourself into it. It's okay. Moving past that. Are you pushy? So this is a common thing too, right? We feel like we're pushy. So I love this little graphic. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pushy Salesman. I want you to buy something that I know you don't want or need. What? No? How dare you? That is a salesperson. They don't care whether you want it. They don't care whether you need it. They just want you to buy from them. That is a pushy salesperson. Like, if you feel like you're a pushy salesperson, let's break that concept. Do you sell and tell, or do you share and care? That's the base root of what we do. We share and care as Optavia coaches, because do they want it? Maybe not yet, but they actually do want a solution to the issues that they have, whether it be healthy body, healthy mind, or healthy finances. Do they need it? Yes, we know they need it. Everyone needs part of our trilogy. That's the beautiful thing about Optavia, is that we offer something for everyone. On the health coach call, they were talking about these things, and I wouldn't be happy about it either. But someone that has healthy finances, if they had a missed check, or they ended up having a broke car and they needed $400 extra a month, it's when you don't have healthy finances that those types of things frustrate you and rock your world. When you do have healthy finances, you might be a little bit aggravated by it, but you're still going to be able to pay all your bills. It's that type of thing. And then, are you trying to sell it, right? If you're trying to sell it, work on that. Work on what it looks like to share and care, okay? And your mentorship will help you with that. And the other thing is, like, now, okay, pump the brakes. Do you need your clients? Do you need them to do it? So when you're on a health assessment with someone, do you go into that call saying, I really need this person to do this? Because we're all guilty of this end of the month crunch, and like, you need one person to hit your rank. That's not abundance. That's a scarcity mindset. So let's go ahead and bust that up. Like, when you get down to the end of the month, you want to help more people so you can live in more abundance. You don't need anyone, because when you need them, you push them and you sell to them and you break relationship. And as soon as you break that relationship with someone, you might as well check them out, because they're not going to trust you. They're not going to allow you to lead them into optimal health. Sure, they might eat some fuelings and they might get some results because they know the program works. But what we want is to have a growing, beautiful relationship with our clients that cultivates that trust. So they believe us when we say, man, you've really rocked your first week and you lost the guaranteed 2 to 5 pounds that we offer, usually more. And then you say, man, I really think it's really important for you now to dive into the Habits of Health calls or start reading your book. Have you done either of those yet? If they trust you, they're going to say, yeah, I really need to do that. I haven't done it yet. If they don't trust you, they don't care what you're talking about, right? They're going to turn a blind eye to it. Most important thing for this is thinking for the future, right? So all those no's that are actually not yets, as long as you keep that open and trusting relationship with them and you don't break it because you're trying to push for the end of the month, they may say yes in 6 months. They may say yes in 2 years, in 5 years. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with the client that says yes 2 years from now that becomes your first FIBIC or becomes your first integrated global director? But if you push them now, they're going to do a diet for a month and quit. That's huge. You have an impact in the future for what you do now. So think about that. And get okay with hearing no, because it means not yet, right? This pushy stuff, and we'll do through this really fast because we're going to run over on time. We already are. So check your heart, do the work. I love this little diagram, and you can look at it. It's what I love, what I'm good at, and what pays well. And Optavia is a marriage of those 3 things for me. So hopefully you feel the same, because you can look at the in-between stuff and see how, if you just do what pays well and you're good at, you get bored. It may be just a dream if you just love it and it pays well. And if you're good at it and you love it, usually you don't get paid very well for it. So you're happy but poor, right? Be open to the fact that someone says no. Be willing to look in the future, see what's possible. Check your heart. If you feel pushy, check your heart. If your heart's in the right place, you're not pushy. If your heart's in the right place, you're sharing and caring, you're offering things. And we must understand that 2 years later, that client that said no then is ready and is your next ED team and beyond. Be willing to slow down during the quick times when our business is moving fast and check your heart, and be willing to speed up during the slow times by doing the work. So that's it for me. I'm going to bring on Lindsay, and she's going to talk about another concept we have. Are you unmuted, Lindsay? Let me find you. Boom. There it is.
All right, here I am. Thank you. Okay, guys, I know we're running over, so I'm going to wrap this up, but just hang with me a few more minutes because I want to bust these concepts. So, concept that we need to work on. I don't want to offer the full trilogy, or I can't offer it. I don't know how to offer it. I'm scared to offer it. Why? Are you selfish and you don't know it? Are you prejudging people when you don't know it? Let's think about this. Do you actually even think that by withholding things from people that you are being the selfish one? You may think you're trying to look out for them, but you're unintentionally being selfish. We don't want to be like that. Are you prejudging what is good for someone else? Who in the world are we to say what people want, what they need, and what they're capable of? That is not our job. Our job or our role is to awaken people to what they're capable of and what they could have. How do you know what someone wants or needs if you never even ask? If you never even take 2 seconds to get over yourself and ask what they need or want? And like Kevin said, no is okay. When in the heck did somebody saying no become so scary and so awkward that you can't take 5 seconds to get out of your own way and ask a question? I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. Since I'm sitting here calling everybody selfish, let me explain. I don't mean that you're bad people. Just take a second. All right. If you think you're an unselfish person, let me see a 1 in the chat, please. If you're unselfish, put a 1 in the chat. I hope I see some 1s because I don't think any coaches on here are selfish. There we go. I see them. Right. Nobody signs up to be a coach because they're a selfish person. Like Kevin said, Scrooge McDuck. All right. I see all my 1s. Thank y'all. Okay. Now think about this, guys. If you integrate all clients, and if you're a newer coach and you don't know what integrate means, that means you order the Habits of Health book with their first order. You clue them into the Wednesday night calls. You support them on the client support page, and you offer coaching to every client. Put a 2 in the chat. If you integrate all clients, put a 2 in the chat. All right, I see some 2s. Heidi, Alan, and Margie. All right. But I bet there's some of us on here, myself included, who do not integrate all clients. So if you don't integrate all your clients, take your 1 back because you're being selfish. Hide your toes because I'm about to roll all over them. All right. So if you don't become bold and offer the full trilogy, you actually become a thief. So now you're selfish and you're robbing people, and you don't even know it. We don't even know it. What are you stealing? Their opportunities. Are y'all following me? How are you stealing from people? Okay, let's think about this. If you don't offer the full trilogy, if you don't offer coaching, if you don't help them expand their mind and awaken them, you're denying them possibly more time with their family, personal growth and development. I didn't even know I needed personal growth and development until Optavia. I thought I was like, cool. I thought I had it all together. No, I don't. You're also denying people and robbing them of the chance to grow their lives financially and decrease stress in their lives. Why would we ever want to rob people of that? And the example that really takes this point home for me is someone close to me. And I know a lot of us are doing tips calls. So let's just say for a second, you casually drip, layer, plant the seed of coaching on a tips call to a client who is a mom, who is overworked, underpaid, getting emails, nasty grams that she's not doing this, not doing that. She's working her butt off and it's still not good enough. Why would you not want to just plant that seed for her? Can you seriously get over yourself for a minute and get over your fear and just put it out there? Like we said, what's the worst that's going to happen? A no? Get over your fear, get over yourself, and just put it out there, guys. It's so worth it. So, and then like the bullets down here, how do we get over robbing? How do we get over stealing? Make sure you start each client strong. Make their first order a full order, so there's no chance they're going to mess up the healthy body part. Make sure you integrate them, get in the habits of health system. Don't think in your head, oh, I need to save them $29 on a book. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, they need to save money. They don't have enough money. No, everybody gets that book, so you don't rob them of the chance to keep the weight off and to learn more about losing weight. And keep them plugged into their client support page. Don't think, oh, they're shy. Oh, they're ashamed. Oh, I don't know what to say. Just ask them. Just ask them. Okay? It's not hard, guys. And the main point I want to drive home is don't let your own personal fears and perceptions make you unintentionally selfish. All right. This might be one of my favorite ones. All right. Everybody looking at each other in this window. Who out here has psychic powers? Is there anybody in this room that can read minds? Pretty sure I can't, and I'm pretty sure y'all can't. So let's stop prejudging people. We don't know what they need. And we prejudge ourselves, and we don't even know that either. For example, oh my gosh, this is back when I was a new coach, I did this. You think they just want to lose weight, and so they don't care about the full trilogy. They don't care about the healthy mind or the healthy finances. You just assume all they care about is a scale and a diet. Problem number one, back that up, check your heart, and check yourself. Offer it. Who's guilty of this one? Put a 1 in the chat. I don't think they can afford it. I better not even mention it. Are you looking at their house, their car, their occupation, what they're wearing, their shoes? Do they have the latest purse? Don't do it, guys. It's so easy to prejudge. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or this is what we're probably all super guilty of. They don't want to coach. I'm just not even going to ask because they're too busy, too much money, not enough time, too many jobs, too many whatevers. Forget all the whatevers, guys. Offer it. If you assume all these things, you know what they say about assumptions, and I can't say it on here because hashtag we're above the line, but we know what they say about assumptions. They make us something that I can't say. So real talk on this point, we're going to offer all the things, all the integration. We're going to offer coaching. It's going to benefit the clients. It's going to benefit us. And real talk, who in this world is ever going to complain about making extra money? No, I'm not, because like Kevin said, I know what we can do with it. All right. And the last one, guys, for me. How many people on here do not desire to sponsor any more clients or coaches? Because if you don't desire that, you should not even be on this Zoom. So how do we do this? We have to grow. And this whole thing is about showing up. So if you want to sponsor more clients and coaches, you have to show up everywhere. Not just in a corner of a room, not just one post a week on Facebook. You have to show up everywhere. You have to live the full trilogy out loud so everybody knows what you stand for. That doesn't mean you only show, oh, this person lost 20 pounds, or oh, she lost 30 pounds. This means you show how we offer a healthy mind. You show how we offer healthy finances. And sometimes we get in our own way with this. Your Facebook posts, do you prejudge yourself? Oh man, I don't know what my pastor's going to say about that, or I don't know what so-and-so Susie's going to say about that. Do you prejudge what people are going to think of you if you make a statement? Newsflash, guys. If you're doing good and actually helping others, whatever people are saying behind your back is none of your daggone business. Let it go. It's only going to stop you. It's only going to hinder you, and it doesn't matter. Like I said, do you think people don't care what you have to say because maybe you don't have that influence? So what? Somebody's going to care. Somebody that needs you, somebody that's low and they need you, they're going to care. So keep posting, guys. Keep sharing. Remember, show up, walk the walk, and talk the talk. Don't only show that we offer weight loss, guys. Show that you're living a healthy life. Show that you have a healthy mindset. You're exercising. You're eating healthy. Don't make it only about a before and after picture. You think no one else wants to coach, so you don't even mention that on social media? Show it, guys. Show the blessings that Optavia has given you on social media. Be brave. Go beyond just a healthy body. Show your healthy mind, because Optavia teaches us and wants us to do good things and to be good people. So remember what you stand for. All right, so to wrap that point up, don't be afraid to be bold, because your old ways certainly are not about to open any new doors for you. That's all.
Boom. That's it. That is the last mic drop. So hopefully you understand that we're here to help you, and that this was something we intended to do from the beginning, was really open your eyes and show you that these concepts you have, everybody has them. Everybody has these concepts. They might not have all of them, but they have some form of them. And so we really wanted to bust that up. So that's the end of the presentation, the end of the slideshow. We're going to hang around for a few minutes. If anyone has questions, we'd love to take some questions or help hopefully answer some questions. Or as coaches, we are guides, so we can at least maybe guide you to the answer if we don't have the answer. So if you have a question, pop it in the chat or come off mute. Be bold, come off mute and bust us with a question, like smack us in the face with it. We've been smacking y'all in the face. We can take it. It's all good. Oh, I should love again, Brian. He called me out. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right. If there's no questions, that's it. You guys, thanks for hanging in. I know we ran a little, maybe I'm going to say like 8 minutes over, and I'm going to go bloodline and throw it on Dr. A that he ran over. And that's why we ran over. So that's completely out of my control. It's Dr. Anderson and Nick's fault that we were here until 9:12. So you guys, thank you so much for giving us the time tonight. I'm so excited. And 23 of y'all are still hanging around, even though I'm just rambling now. So we are super excited for this page. I'm planning on another Zoom, not next week. We're doing it every 2 weeks Zoom type of thing. So looking forward to that, and really, really excited about the people that are in this group that are going to be on the cruise. And if you're not, I'm so sorry. I wish you were. We'd love for everybody to be on there. So next week, we're going to keep bringing the heat. I don't know what just happened with my voice. Next week, it's going to be awesome. We're still going to be posting, so don't think we're taking the week off because we're on the cruise. There's still going to be content, and you guys are crushing it, being participants and showing up in the group, and I love that. And I love how y'all are starting to show up on Facebook and your client support pages, and we're going to continue to encourage that and challenge you guys to push past some concepts and barriers that you have, because we know as Optavia coaches, the obstacle is the way. So y'all have a blessed night, and looking forward to continuing the awesomeness in the group page moving forward. Talk to you later.